Of course, you can do that by going to the link below, the Twitch channel. €100 on your bonus deposit as surreal gets his big bonus here on the opening frags. Flit going down first. Crucial will fall in trade, but Thomas there for a trade right back. And the T's stacking their way into the B bomb site here for the pistol round. Jerry backed up here outside of Coffins. Robin will take the man down. XC Power coming in from the back. Surreal's going to see him and his teammates swap out. Face Crack does get a trade, but he's the last man left standing in a 1 versus 3 retake. Endpoint storming that B bomb site, trying to make a statement here for the forZe side. Good kill for him, but there's Thomas to return the favor. Pistol going the way of the CEX-sponsored camp. 2 players here, Boiler, and that's already going to be a casualty sustained. A follow-up casualty here to Banana. Yeah, almost gets Thomas to a 5 versus 3. Deagle standing by. Crucial thinks Boiler's clear, and the Deagle almost gets a double, but no. Robin and Surreal, 4 on 2 now. The nades on will take Face Crack out towards the pit position. As that scout is closing in, Robin solo HP. XC checks it and shuts him down. Surreal left open here, takes out the first frag, gonna stall for time, but the scout headshots coming in perfectly for XC, and that'll be a retake successful for forZe.
Привет, друзья, это Доцент. Нахожусь на сайте NightDrop. Давайте откроем какой-то кейсик. Здесь их, кстати, очень много. Ну, выберу я, пожалуй, запрещенное. Стоит он не так уж и дорого. Всего лишь 125 рублей. Ну а пока что кейсик открывается, я напомню, что у меня есть промокод Доцент2, который даст вам плюс 30% при пополнении баланса. Отлично, мне выпал дигл за 1000 рублей. Ну а так как я не особо люблю играть с диглом, я перейду в апгрейд и обменяю его, например, на вот такой вот калаш, аквамариновая месть. Шанс у меня 65%, довольно-таки много. Ссылочку на сайт я оставил в описании.
Less than 60 seconds to the clock. The CTs are very, very slow on the rotation, but they do get a third man into the passive control. The Bomber Mighty Max needs to see the smoke coming through to swing out. We'll see him, but Mighty Max gets that kill. Face Crack and Flit now, 2 players left standing alone from pit, from site. 1 player gets isolated. Trade does not come through against Flit. He gets a double. His teammate falls, though, and he's not too far behind him. 3 players standing on the bomb site. Endpoint are going to storm A and most likely take a third here.
In terms of crossfire, and forZe weren't really ready to use that utility they had.
A half-bite coming out from forZe with their save weapons. Not going to bolster with a full-blown force up. The fast players coming out from the T side will overwhelm them as a result. Jerry tagged to 38. He's got back up in Face Crack, but they're both pistols out here. They haven't checked the sandbags. It's going to be a kill on the AWP, and following up, oh, the CTs are cleaning house. Bomb's been dropped 4 on 2, but the AWP ends up falling. Face Crack is there to keep the trades going, and all that's left is Surreal, dealt with by XC Power, and the pistols compound as the CTs just prove. Max on site. There goes a kill or 2 from Flit. Robin does overwhelm, but now to pick up the bomb and get it planted out in the open. A bomb plant secured here could give a little bit of a money injection that may work well enough for Endpoint. But with the force buy-in check, that might still lead to awkward stances going into round number 9. 2 kills for Robin, though. 3 picks to his name. Deagle out, knows where the AWP is, and try for the simple fake flash. Don't do that. That never works.
Whereas Endpoint, you know, sometimes we see Mighty Max or Surreal pick it up on maps like Dust 2 and Train on the CT side. Maybe we might see it coming out into Inferno when the economy gets a little bit stronger for them in the second half. But look at the nades coming out towards Banana. Great peek coming out. One-on-one trade, but Thomas is so low.
Jerry couldn't take him down, though. That swing taking him at 7 HP. Surreal's also on 2. Finally, Thomas does end up going down, but Crucial through the smoke catches. XC ready and waiting against Crucial. 20 seconds to the hit now. Blow facing Surreal. Going to be the bait and switch player. Sacrifices himself for the info now. They make their way up. Crucial going to face in. Try and take a blind shot. Second kill for XC Power. Makes it not 3. Crucial lands his 2K and gets the bomb plant. Now Flit and Jerry coming in from CT spawn. And Crucial knows this. Going to scope up. Check around the church position. See one man now look to the bomb site. Hearing those footsteps. On for his clutch. And he gets 4 kills. 4 massive kills. But a 6th round for Endpoint. Armors are right behind that wood box stack position. When will he face? Will Crucial catch him off? He's expecting this, but he doesn't pull the trigger. Armors are with the kill, doubling up on Thomas on that small headshot position of the wood stack. Bomb's been... 2 players there, 1 boost spot. Does take down a player, but Mighty Max there for a quick trade. 2 left standing for Endpoint. Molotov into the construction area. Someone's got to check new box. Robin doesn't, neither does Mighty Max, and that's a simple sequence for 4 kills for Almaza.
That was actually pretty impressive coming out from XE Power. He's got the hops. And well, for Endpoint, Thomas, he's got the frags and he's got 2 of them. That opens up B. And again, it...
Tanking his way straight up that area and getting the... basically the man advantage from here, probably the round at this stage. Well, actually does find a trade for him at 15 HP. Flit drops the bomb as well. Also on 12, Robin will swing out and strike, look for Face Crack. Face Crack responds to a 2-on-2. surreal needs to get this trade. It all rests on this because XE with his orb, with his massive lack of health. On the graveyard, back's turned, did not see a gun barrel. He does, he doesn't. No one's going to call it, and surreal will take him down. See the odds slightly favouring forZe at this stage, at the halfway point of the matchup. Again, if you want to get yourself involved in the multi-vibes, I'll hold that on for a second because Endpoint are going to go very quickly and get themselves involved in the pistol round. Taps up against Flit, will tag him up, try and take him down towards second mid. Damage is going to be sustained by the CTs, and they do take the first 2 casualties. Trade back for 1. XE pops up out of Mexico, gets his kill, and Mighty Max suddenly left alone. Decimation from forZe to start things off on T side, and they get the pistol on the board.
But you've got to think for forZe, even with the amount of players here from the City side, this should just be a clean up. So many mollies coming out.
Almost takes Mighty Max, 5-on-4. Good deal from Thomas in the backline, doing a ton of damage. This sets up the pistols for glory here, but Robin giving away his position rather than waiting to strike. That means Jerry can secure a bomb plot, no qualms about it. Oh, crucial through the smoke. Finds Flit's head and continues to fire away, hoping to get something. Robin gets XE back over at the second box. Now Jerry and Face Crack, very low HP. This is doable for Endpoint. The AK swings, the spray is good to do damage to Crucial. No frag against him. Matt 10 making his way around against Robin. He takes out Face Crack. Jerry gets a kill, but Robin finishes off the job. 3 picks to the man. Back to the first box here with a boost-up player and a 3rd man on site. 55 seconds and the utility starts pouring in. Cindy is back to the back line. Thomas going to try and play off this. Mighty Max is so low, and now Robin is the first casualty of the defense. Max is desperately looking for a way in. If he can get even 1 kill from here, which he could find on Almazar. No, Face Crack swings. surreal burns 1. Thomas going to sustain the damage, take a secondary kill. Jerry trades it back to 3 versus 2 and 1. And Crucial left alone to save his weapon. There's no way back. Endpoint will do early damage. They won't know about that just yet. Information gained, double nades. Oh, XE saw that coming. He just gets out of dodge. But Thomas gets him and Almazar for the first 2 picks of the CT side.
And for forZe, they're not worried about default or anything. This is back to the execution over at this B bomb site.
Nades on against Crucial, 83 HP. Flit taking Thomas with a Molotov kill. It just placed right in that case. Flashes over Crucial's out in the open, drops Jerry. Spray transfer the second, not quite the 3rd. Flit on 6 points of health though. He needs a good kill. One of these players on contact. They could line up for him. He times it well. Flag Flit! Evades it all and gets a 4K. A beautiful play. A beautiful 13th for forZe. In so few out of force buy and eco victories, and look at the very heavy play. Loads of damage done. Crucial gets that first pick. He's overwhelmed by Jerry. Incendiary's back. Robin seeing them rush straight out. Gets a kill back of his own right. And forZe putting everything behind what is almost a rush play from this T-side camp.
To give a little bit of assistance. And Robin, he's just stuck in the open at this point. He's been seen, but he takes down that bomb. Robin with a great hold so far at this A bomb side, but he's out of bullets, Jay. He's trying to reload. And will XE power 1 versus 3 from him. And you've got to think with bomb in control of the CT side, this should not be winnable. And that was incredibly quick. That was one of...
Smokes up, 3rd player pushing in, aggressive for surreal. He can't take any kills or damage. 1 player pops out though, Face Crack seen, nade onto his position. Oh, 5 HP, barely stays alive, but not for much longer. surreal and Thomas meanwhile are cleaning up the rounds. XE will find a frag back. surreal peeks in from Coffins, knows exactly where Flit is. 2 kills for him. Bomb drops in the open as he gets a 3rd frag with 13 seconds to get the plant down on first now. Robin peeking up, Flit takes a challenge and a spray and a clutch for the man. forZe shouldn't have won that, but Endpoint gave them all the 1v1s. The Deagle standing. Needs to get this first kill, and fortunately, he does manage to do so here. AK drop for him. He can get that. That's a 5 versus 3 at least. Cross Almazar first facer as soon as Max gets his first kill. Oh, the timing couldn't be worse. He backs up. The T-side is storming through. Flash in. He's going to get himself the cover. Scope in. Doesn't catch the first player. Repicks. Does get Almazar though. Drops that bomb. Nades on site. Takes him down. Plant to be secured in the 3v2 retake.
Oh, forZe, can they hold it off once again? The bomb doesn't even get planted. Oh, it just does in time. And now Jerry, the in-game leader, needs to try and step up in this clutch. Can he bring it out? He can't. Endpoint pushing through the smoke together as a two-man unit.
Orb standing by. Alma's first out. Big miss on the AWP. AK needs to go massive. He gets himself 3 kills. And XE gets the trade. 2-on-2. Thomas seeing one. Let Tracers out here to the cross. Seeing the shoulder bait. XE lands it. Surreal trades and doubles up and gets the 15th for Endpoint. We're going to overtime again. And Max push up, nades on towards the wood stack. Damage has been done to several T-side players. They could end up falling. Ooh. Max does get a double, a triple. And Thomas, still having utility of his own right, he'll fall back to hold a passive position. We're going to take that first contact with the AWP facing against the flashbangs. They're still coming forward. Thomas is blind off, still blind spray, takes out the bomb planter, and Surreal supports him on Flit. So nicely done from those 2 players on the B-side defensive. And play very carefully around their stances. Go for the smokes up, face crack, flashed in, takes 1 man down. AWP crucial on site. Can't land his bullets, can't land the player in mini pit, looking towards the gap pit. Grenades on towards him, does manage to land on face crack, looking for a second at point blank. Thomas falls. Oh, Crucial gets a 3rd, not quite the 4th. XE, 2 kills to clutch this match with 2 kills of his own. 1 plant inside said corner, flashbang over. Max needs to make his way in relatively quickly. He's got the defuse kit in play, but time is ticking away. He's got a HP disadvantage as well, as XE utilizes that to his favor, gets 2 taps to the chest, and gets 16 on the board for forZe. Flashes in, do they see XE? They don't. The second flash keeps the man in the apartments blind. This goes up against Surreal, expecting him to be coming out sometime soon. 20 seconds, missing the flick, overcooking it. Flashes on site, damage done to the AWP in the back line. The M4 still here though, the flash timed well. Surreal does overwhelm. XE still here, trying to frag away, and Alma's are coming in to support. XE's last man standing, taking out 1, looks for Mighty Max! Oh! The AK just about secures the frag. A bit of hesitation from the AWP there, and it costs forZe in whole. The smoke's about to clear though. Face crack bursting up, trying to do damage, and Robin takes him down. XE Power still on the back of the bomb site. Only good for 1 kill. They've still got Flick there, and Thomas overwhelms. 2 players left for forZe, and I have a feeling that they're about to concede this matchup to Endpoint. 3-on-2 on the map point round on forZe's map pick. This retake just got dicey.
Almaze has got to do so much work. The AWP not quite going to connect, and that could be the opportunity back into the round, into the 2 versus 2. Thomas is able to take Jerry, and they know where Almaze is. He needs to get a move on. He needs to isolate some of these kills. And for Endpoint, they're just not peeking. Thomas is not peeking. Robin's not showing any information. They are trying to stay as hidden as possible for as long as possible. And there it is, 19-16. Endpoint have snatched the map away from forZe on Inferno. And, oh, do they check Flit?
Yes, they do. And Crucial starts things off on the right foot, but XE and Jerry there for the trades. They 2 for 1, making it 4 for 2 as Surreal finds 1 response, but his teammates have all gone down. So right there at the long house, Surreal's got to check his right-hand side, backs a turn, USP, taps up the headshot, and a beautiful way to respond to the early control of Endpoint forZe. They get the pistol round. All Alma's up. Almost lined up too. Crucial takes him down. Jerry can respond to Surreal, so as they make their way onto the bomb site, it'll be a 4v4 retake.
Crucial can really shut this down from the tunnel's position. The AWP not quite going to connect, and the follow-up actually goes the way of XE Power.
Waiting for Crucial to reface, and it worked well for him. Thomas going down towards Car. Mighty Max caught out. 1 pick found by Robin, but responded to so quick by XE. Back to the fast styles of play from Endpoint. They've made it work well on the default passives. M4 will move forward, sees head from Soul, okay. From Almas, it does get Surreal. Flit gets Mighty Max in the interim. The AK looking for a spray back, but he does return to a 3 versus 3. Flit has got himself a 2nd kill, but not a 3rd. Thomas to return back to evens in a 2-on-2. Got to get that bomb to the bomb site. The SMG of Face Crack is pushing up. He could find Crucial right here. He's going to hear all these footsteps and jump faces. The M4 is going to call the info back out. Spray through, does damage, takes the kill. Thomas is pinned in the corner, and Jerry will shut him back down.
And try and split him through mid. But XE Power, oh, I like this angle. Very far aggressive. If he just goes a little bit further, speed, he's killed, but he can't capitalize on that first. At least he escapes in time.
Box scope in. Oh, what a flick. instantaneous from one position to Mighty Max, and now looking for Crucial, but surreal takes him down. So 3 versus 3. The plant can pop their way out. The flashbang could come through, and it could catch him blind, but they might not check behind themselves as Crucial lands that AWP pick. Surreal's gonna get out of dodge, and the CT look to do the same. This is going to be a 4th for Endpoint. forZe saving the AK and M4.
Flash coming out towards mid, doesn't blind Flit at all, but somehow the T's actually win out that fight. How do they find 2 kills there? That is just insane, and Almaze has got so much to do. Oh no, it's all going wrong. After a 5-on-3 advantage for the Endpoint side, the crossfire being set out through CT. How do forZe bring that back, man?
Once again, Endpoint starting things off on a good start.
Ooh.
Can they follow suit?
Oh!
XC does connect. Does get Thomas in the end. Couldn't quite catch him, even though his crosshair was trailing there for a good 2 to 3 seconds. Surreal struggling against the short control, but Mighty Max is there to bail him out. Not able to do the same to Almaza, though. They're going to rush their way back. Almaza could be in with so much. He gets a 2nd kill and evens the situation to a 2 versus 2.
He needs to hit this shot with the AWP. It's so impactful. And there it is. Jerry in a 1 versus 2. And he's now made noise. They know exactly where he is, on towards the side. He's got to try and deal with 2 players. And Robin's just making this so awkward. Repositioning around the side, and another round going to Endpoint.
Does catch Surreal. Gonna focus here on the long controls. The only B player has been taken out. 2nd smoke's down, flashes over a big gap for the T's to cross. Well, that allows a bit of kill. A CZ bursts in, but they 5-7 to the backline. She gets the 2 kills on long. Now close, he can do the damage, but he's got the defuse kit. He's got to stay alive. Max spots in, sprays through. Can't get the 2nd frag. 3 kills for Face Crack, and a defuse coming through for forZe. See, the buy-ups of both teams are going to look awkward AF. Mighty Max finds that opening kill on Exy towards Shaw, does not see the 2nd player that's right there. The first AWP has dropped, Face Crack is right there. The wallbang coming in from Flit. They do check this, but Face Crack gets the kill on Mighty Max, falls back out at 11 HP. Face Crack just going to reface in instead, actually. Thomas, the bomb plant down. Almaza's there with the FAMAS. Is it going to boost up? I think it's going to get boosted up by Almaza here. No, they're going to put Face Crack instead. Jerry takes out Robin. Face Crack going to pop his head up, take the M4 kill. 4 versus 2. And again, broken buys here for the CT camp. And Face Crack does it all. 3 kills for the man. And a 9th to the board of forZe.
They've got a late lurk coming out from Face Crack towards that short position. Great shot from Thomas. And that actually gives the man advantage over to the Endpoint lineup.
Taps up, 3 versus 3. Face Crack gets Thomas next forward here. Crucial on bomb site, dealt with by Jerry, who doubles up on Mighty Max. And suddenly Robin is left here on Dust 2. Their own map pick. It was questionable, and this is exactly why here. USP can't do the damage. Double digits for forZe. They first took each other on Dust 2. It was 10 rounds in a row for Endpoint CT side, so Robin's going to hear those footsteps. Crucial tapping away. Good kill for Robin. Deagle goes ham. Traded back by Exy. The UMP of Thomas swings in. Crucial instead gets those kills. But Robin, the hero that Endpoint needed, stepping up at the right moment. That's a lot of damage. The SMG doesn't get the kill, though. 2nd smoke's up, flashes over 2 players on the B bomb site. Could get overwhelmed, especially as the headshots come in. Surreal's a dead man. And Crucial and Thomas have to save. The fast mid to B play relied on the CT player to get the kills, but only the HG damage.
6 or 7. I can't even remember how many rounds we've seen of Endpoint losing to forSpys. And there it is.
Yes. Surreal. Only man standing on the B bomb site, and they're going to rotate away. They're going to go back to the A bomb site. They're going to draw their attention away from the short position, which is exactly what Crucial's going to be left with. A flashbang over. They know that he's down there somewhere, facing against Almaza. He gets the kill alongside Face Crack. So now Surreal's just got to stay alive at this stage.
And Surreal, yes, he's able to save an AK over at the B bomb site, but they can't really force the issue. And they're going to get 2,400 in the next round. I mean, even that, for Mighty Max and Thomas, they still don't really have enough money. So this honestly could be a force buy coming out from Endpoint.
And no one to cut off rotations from the mid position, so Surreal and Robin can make their way back out. Into the A-side defensive, flashes over, Crucial gonna face away from it, sees so many spray through, do damage, not get the kills. Robin will get face cracked, the UMP still there towards Goose. Furthermore, he's in as he tries to refine his position here against the all odds. It's all Almaza to take him down, 3-on-3. Thomas still here towards long as his backup comes in for the retake. Robin does drop Exy Power, nade to his position, will do a little bit of damage, not much overall. Almaza seen, headshot spray through, Surreal takes him down. All after Jerry, one pick found, but Thomas will win the fight and will just keep Endpoint alive. Here we go, T-side coming through, they drop in the CT spawn. Jerry's gonna see Crucial, take him down, isolate that first pick. Thomas is there towards long, but on 1 HP. He can't...
Oh, Exy Power, this could be big with the enemy P. No flashbang coming out, finds the first, not quite the second as the swing comes up, but Thomas is so damn low, just 1 point of health.
Should they realize that Gandalf is here? Orb scope. Oh! I thought Jerry landed the collateral. But Flip chimes in at the exact same moment, and forZe gets a map point. Just to get that much out, but Crucial return with a wallbang leg shot, and Jerry to take the man down. Surreal turning away at the wrong possible moment, and that's Flit getting another kill. 3 more to go for the T-side before they take us to a third map of Train. An Endpoint. They have had a response, but they have been in general just a lot more disappointing by comparison. Hold the phone. We found a 3 versus 3.
Mid player. That's the information that's been pulled across for Thomas.
Oh, he misses his spray, and Jerry strikes at the right moment, so their key moment there, their key chance to take something back has been wasted. Mighty Max with a deagle, taken down by Almaza, 16-9. forZe are going to a third map. And smokes come out towards A. This is going to be a full-blown execution. Ivy is siphoned off as well as Connector sees its smokes go down. Flashes over. Still 2 left in the pipeline for Max and Robin. Thomas going to get straight up to the bomb site, try to look for the plant. He has no idea that Exy Power's up here as Almaza finds that first kill on Seville. The bomb will get forced away. Jerry getting tagged relatively low. Robin does take the man down, but Thomas is also fallen to trade. So 2 for 1. The bomb in CT control out in the open. Almaza gets Mighty Max here at Pop Dog. Crucial, missing all his bullets, does get that headshot in the end, and Robin turns it back, but they're solo HP. Almaza drops next. Robin up for one final headshot for a 4K, forced to reload, sees exactly where Flit is, but could not get the kill. As Flit gets 2 kills to his name, gets the pistol for forZe. On the trades, at least, obviously 1 for 1 total. AK here seeing 2 players out, and Face Crack drops the man. 9 HP, can pass that back to his teammate. He'll keep the weapons in play for him. Surreal, Max and Thomas make their way in from Pop Dog and T-Con, not seeing the CTs there on the bomb site. Surreal does get a player down from heaven. It's now Flit standing behind the second piece of cover on the bomb. Slowly but surely prodding into the bomb site. Thomas is waiting. It's very quiet across this entire board, but you can imagine the explosion going to come through in a moment. Thomas tagged low, still gets Almaza, looks towards Stopper, has info on Flit. Exy Power sneaking up to the bomb, taps it once, going to try and force the peaks in. Flit will go down, and Surreal will clean up the final kills. So first on the board for Endpoint. A bit of a struggle to get that first, though.
Actually aggresses through that smoke rather than playing passive. Crucial does find an opener, and they're stacked up from ramp. This could be big from Almaza, especially if he gets a flash in from his teammate. If he gets any kind of assistance, this could be big from Almaza with the M4, then it all comes down to timing, and he can't find anything.
Exy Power able to take a 3 versus 3. Now the T's are on the bomb site, but there's still so much more to do. So slow about these retakes here.
They really are taking their time, but they're at least finding the impact. They're able to turn it into their advantage, a 3-on-2, and Surreal's just so damn low. Even the nade's going to be able to take him down, and for Crucial, 1 versus 3, needs to try and isolate the fight. They know exactly where he is, and even Flip just re-peeking into the angle. A simple retake coming through.
Yeah, he should stop him making his way out. Thomas has already made his way up to the smoke, though, and the smoke's coming through. We'll try and block off the... I thought it was Jerry. That's Exy that got that kill. 4 versus 3. Jerry still close against Robin. They know he's there, and the CTs will make their way in, try to deny the bomb plant. They can't do that, but they're up for a good retake.
Ooh, great shot coming out from Mighty Max, but the trades are almost instant, and you've got to think, Face Crack and Flit in the 2 versus 2. They've swapped over one of the orbs for an M4, but they know the information of where both these players are. You'd have to think someone's got to stick it, and someone's got to be able to try and defend. Face Crack struggling a little bit to even be able to tap that bomb. And Endpoint, they're playing this so well. They're playing so passive, but Robin, he's the last one left.
It can go on the bomb in time here. The time is just going to be good enough for it. Robin's got to swing as soon as they hear that tap. AWP is waiting for the kill. He gets that one frag, but face crack's going up in smoke. That'll be a second round for Endpoint. But again, take a look at the 2 rounds they won there. 2 players alive on the first and no players alive for the second.
This could be the opportunity for Endpoint to come back, and we're actually going to go fast to the B bomb side. No smokes. It's a dry run.
Oh, 2 kills for almazar as the CZ catches one off guard. Another player's low, and the Nova in the backline gets a pick back. It's all up to Thomas. He could lose this so easily. And they've done it. What a round for forZe. They get double orbs for free. Try Salam on 1. Second smoke's coming down towards Connector. And Ivy and Pop Dog again. Face cracks there. Evading the Molotovs over at Sandwich. The flashbang's going over. The T-side not going to check it. Mighty Max says tag him low. He still lets surreal slip away from the opening kill, but get a second headshot on almazar. The bomb plant will be secured. Ooh. Jerry on a backstab. Crucial has no idea. He saw him peek out. Sees nothing. Checking forwards. Headshot on the man, takes him down. Swings in on Robin, gets a double. And the CTs have control once again in the 2 versus 3. Mighty Max in con, Thomas and Stopper both tagged up below 50 HP. Smoke's coming in, nades coming out. The CTs finally get dealt with. Jerry drops to leave the Orps alone. Looking away the wrong moment. He's still swinging at Exy. Flit with his pistol out. The AWP looking close. Almost locked onto Mighty Max. But 4 kills go the way of the T-side member. And Endpoint get the elusive 4th.
And he's got a lot of information because he's hearing no footsteps around T-Con, and that's going to force the rotations into the B bomb side. There's going to be 4 players here for the CT side, and don't tell me that another force buy is going to be another round success for this forZe side. Crucial and Thomas in the 2-on-3.
Not over just yet, especially as Crucial gets face cracked back to even standing. Crucial's got to be the man to do it. He is there on the bomb site, and Thomas is playing forward. Checking ramp, checking connector, spray through. Jerry gets the kill, and Crucial going to leave that bomb scope in. Did they hear him? They did. He gets Jerry down. Now to check the bomb site, but he doesn't know that Flitz also made his way in. AK close, and the AWP misses its kill. And there it is, another force buy round going well for forZe. And of course, they are going to buy up here in round 14. You can see the AKs, the AWPs coming in for the T side. Nades on, doing very little damage to Crucial, actually. He finds the first kill on Flitz, so that's a start for Endpoint.
A great opening coming out from the AWP, and well, we saw the aggression from Exy Power and Flit in the last round around Ivy. Exy Power's alone, finds the opener. Can he follow up? He actually escapes. He can call for a little bit of backup, but instead just goes for an individual peek, and this round's pretty much over now for the forZe camp. It's a 4-on-2 advantage for Endpoint. They can slow it down, they can play the mind games, they can play the numbers game. Every advantage is going their way in round number 14.
Oh, look at face crack though, up to the brown halls, hold the phone. 2 players to line up, he gets that 1 kill, gets the hell out of dodge. And now I know what's going on here. surreal pushing up towards the B bomb site, and the AWP of almazar seeing 1, seeing 2, dropping Mighty Max. This isn't over. This is winnable. This is very winnable, but surreal sneaking in. Deagle's up, takes him down. Face crack drops to Crucial.
And for forZe, they're taking their time. HG coming out. Oh, big chunk. There we go.
And 1 kill found for surreal for it. Tapping through against Exy's on 20 HP. Thomas there on the other side of the site. Drops the bomb, gets a second headshot. And not quite a 3K. Flit and Exy do find the kill, trade kills, but look at the HP. This one is just impossible for the T side.
Flit and Exy Power, they are quite aggressive at the moment on this T side. Flit ran in the corner. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought Flit was going to do that.
AWP comes in, but it's actually the AK that gets that first kill on the CT side. Thomas gets another kill on almazar. Further incendiaries to force that AWP away from active challenge positions. The face crack red by Crucial, who takes a fight towards Ivy, then Mighty Max wins. And, well, I mean, you are talking about Exy Power getting a chance to strike. None of the others are getting the chance to. And even he's pushed back passive. Endpoint have dealt with this aggression so well. Look how aggressive they're going to get out of the gate once again. Flitz or Thomas, he couldn't take him down. He turned away at the wrong moment, and that's an opening kill. Nothing being seen with the T's. They're playing so carefully. Thomas will get almazar though, so that drops the Ivy control, and maybe they should be able to realize what's going on from here.
Oh, they probably have a pretty good idea now, Endpoint. They realize the fact that there was 2 smokes down at that B bomb site, but they haven't seen anything. XCPower's in such a great position at the moment, and no one has any idea he's there. He's still silent, so he could take down Thomas. If he could take him down, that should be a free bomb. But on the side, how is Thomas looking the other way at the right time? The timing is impeccable, and Jerry's now into the 1 versus 4. And I have honestly no idea what made Thomas look towards his left, but that was just, the timing could not be better.
Orb seeing them all cross, he knows what's going on here. Nades on Thomas, up for the rude awakening. Man down, found on the CT side. 5 on 4, they now know where most of forZe are at. But again, they're going to be careful about their aggression, slowly start pushing up to an actual hit. The AWP and Max standing by. Nades on, here they go. First man out, he could not connect that shot. Refacing around the corner, still can't connect it. Robin's going to get pressure, he does find that first frag, he does get overwhelmed, but the Tech 9s and the P250s doing the damage, all suddenly left to surreal in a 1 versus 3 scenario.
And well, it's the AWP from Flip that's going to be able to clean up. So forZe,
Jerry towards A.
Oh, I like this. This is a really nice strat coming out. So it looked like it was a double pump setup to the B bomb site. Jerry's now selling a fake to A, so they could honestly commit to B with XCPower finding that opening kill. It's a 5 on 4. It all really comes down to Robin. He's hearing so many footsteps. He needs to go absolutely massive in pop dog. How many kills can he find? 1, 2. No, he can't find a second. Oh, but it just keeps going the way of the CT side. Thomas and Mighty Max are doing so much work.
The trades come back from Alma as a surreal response to him. It's all left to Almi. 1 versus 2 for a 3K clutch now. The AK knows there's one on site. Does not know a Mighty Max here at Olaf. The bomb is on his back, and the trades have been good from Endpoint to maintain control of the situation. He's going to wrap back in from Connector. 10 seconds, though. He's got to get surreal very quickly here. He does not see the CT man, and Mighty Max is going to have to concede this bomb plant here. Here he pushes up. AWP from surreal can't catch him, but Mighty Max does. They'll secure a plant. They won't secure the round. The con position. Mighty Max, look at him taking out the first. Seeing where the AWP is as well. Knows exactly where it's at. Flashes in for Xe. Re-smoke down. Crucial catches him instead. As AK pushed up towards Ivy in the midst of the smoke. Could find so much. Sees 2 headshot spray through. Thomas is not a damn clue. And it's a 3 on 3 now. Back to even standing for forZe. And Flit's going to continue extending around against Crucial at this kind of range. The AWP could fall so easily, and indeed it does. Mighty Max can't connect his shot, sees all 3 Ts, he knows exactly where they are, and surreal just can't seem to do it. Endpoint, no response to the aggression on the T side. Endpoint have to consider back to 13-13 at least, but surreal gets 2 kills and gets away unscathed. Thomas became the damage sponge, if you will, for the CT camp right there. Does go down for it. Flick gonna make his way in from Old Hell. Max is checking. He gets another headshot, grabs an AK. Jerry's right around his corner. Max gonna get faced in and does end up falling down. But a 3 versus 2.
Now 2 on 3. The information's been given up on where Jerry is. XCPower at this point is relatively known, but not entirely. Oh, and the Deagles, they're making this work, but XCPower's still alive.
P250 up close against Crucial, couldn't land his shot. The Deagle couldn't get the headshot either. And AWP get faced in as he looks the wrong way at the wrong time. Crucial getting 2, and the Eco Pistols do it for the CT side. Endpoint.
1 round away. And I tell you, they were one of the favorites to go far into the playoffs. 1 round will get them that spot into the grand final. Like you said, the one they'll be looking for before this event even started. And it's fast out towards the B bomb site. Surreal finds the first. This could be so impactful. There's now 3 players at the B bomb site from the CT side.
Or missing its shot against Xe, tries to adjust against it with a scout, needs that head, but he can't seem to land it. The CT so far unscathed, and forZe are forced to put the brakes on their execution. They've lost 2, 3 more kills to go. Right here at the Marshmallow position. The 1 out of Connector, spray through on the first, bomb gets dropped to the second, and that's GG. Almaza can do what he wants from here, but he's not winning this round. He's not keeping forZe alive. He'll creep out towards CT, but needs all 5 picks. So you can't get to the bomb, can't get to the site in time. Crucial sees him, and well, it's all formality. 16-12, all 5 alive for Endpoint at the end of the game, as they take a 2-1 series on train. What an effort posted up by these boys, and their finals bound alternate attacks wait in the wings to receive their UK brethren.